Kick him out?
Zeg maar.
Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Als je me
Maybe you
kijkt,
can change
dan
your mind.
mag je-
Normally, I wouldn't associate with a guy like Falcone. But Gotham can't survive another term under Mayor Hill.
Nee.
It'll be all-out war in the streets. Word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
Als je met live gaat.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house.
Gevecht aan wel een
Decent
gevecht, hè.
walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think
Wat shit.
I'll take
Ja.
it.
Hé, je hebt één kijker.
Ja, jij?
Though the decor
Ja, nee.
offends my eyes.
Kijk maar, kijk.
Man, all flash, no class.
Wat dan even kijken.
Well, you couldn't afford
Oh, weet.
Yeah, right.
Ja, op YouTube.
Carmine Falcone, thank you for
Of
welcoming
iemand anders
me
kan ook.
at home.
Nee, ik kijkt.
You're a respectable
Björn?
man.
Waarom ga je daarmee van niet?
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Ik kan er niet met twee spelen, Pepperman. Het wordt geen ander spel.
Fuck.
Wat is er? Wat? Wat is er, Björn?
Oh, van mijn microfoon.
You should know, Mr.
Of een
Falcone,
microfoon.
my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill.
Fuck.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about
Waarom hij
politics,
moet
Mr.
tegen
Wayne.
meegaan?
Gives me indigestion.
Waarom
I got
hij
enough of that as
weer
is.
meegaat?
So, let's talk relationship.
Waarom hij moet meegaan?
Chalk this for me.
Oh,
Be a pal.
Weet je van-
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or
Vertel
I
dan.
can pull it out from under him.
Hoi. Christina Janssens.
Christine
Whatever happened to being
Janssens.
a gracious host?
Kijk eens kijken.
Okay, imagine. This is me.
Hoeveel likes hebt hij?
These are all my friends in
Ik ben
Gotham.
alleen te nieuwsgierig.
The businesses, restaurants,
Kijk,
clubs,
kijk hoeveel
docks,
likes
unions,
hebt hij, man.
politicians.
Christine Janssens noemt het.
If Harvey gets elected.
Oh, hier. Oké. Oh.
That's
Kan
why I
ik-
came here tonight to your lovely
Godverdomme!
home, hoping to make a new
Kan
friend.
ik kijken?
One who can help Mr.
Dat
Dent
meen je
see the
toch
light,
niet?
Ja, je kunt het zien.
if need be.
Hoi.
Between
Ja,
your business
maar
and mine,
ik
I
heb
bet
jullie
we
op
employ half
YouTube.
the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
Eigenlijk, weet je wat fuck, heb je al live gegaan?
You listen to me, kid. I know
Oh,
somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no
Je
longer
weet er ook
interested
deze
in
niet,
buying
of
the
wat?
house.
Jeroen,
The owner's
Huh?
a prick.
je vertelt deze niet, jongen.
He's gonna get what's coming to him.
We zijn vader of wat? Batman.
Serie.
Ah, de serie van Batman. Maar je kan ook niet met twee.
Fuck. Serie anders.
Huh? Oh, veranderd of wat?
Serie is anders.
Ah, ergens anders.
It's me.
Batman Paris.
Dat is als Europe. Batman of wat?
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt of a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now
Toch
on day
de...
3 of the factory
Had het dan van de police of wat?
Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on
That's
what
pretty
started
sick.
the fire,
Oh.
but whatever's burning in there has resisted
Maar
every
hij werkt
fire
van de
to
katten of
produce no
niet?
death. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any
Ja,
of
we
that
hebben
tar black
gekeken.
smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
For the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few
Een
died,
wapen
but
raken.
most have been
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing.
Should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
From the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year.
Dat is zijp of niet?
Caught to date.
Ja.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Conditions at the
Ook scherp.
the latest 44
The newest addition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
authorities are asking that you do not approach.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to
Je kan
allow
niet helemaal niks doen,
city's
toch?
property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight,
That's the stuff.
Believe it. Now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed.
Fuck.
And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not
Let's find out what was so important.
given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can do the headlines now.
Really?
Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Åh nej, jag måste pussla. Japp, jag måste echt fucking pussla. Nej, jag är på fången, jag vet inte vad. Jag måste överblick på.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet.
Ja, de måste
There's
inte
still
läsa
plenty
och
of files to decrypt.
det är så.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
De är inte engelska.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
Penguin?
It can again,
Han
Bruce.
kan låta penguin.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's
Wat hem
office,
als een feest.
it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured
Ook
to get
voor
here.
spel.
You're in
Ben
the
je
spotlight
op
more than ever.
op bezig
You have
zijn?
to be careful.
I have a
Ben
job
je daar
to do,
verliefd op?
okay? A responsibility
Beetje,
to
maar
the city.
was maar
No
zo'n
way to do
feest.
this.
For the
Maar je
car,
kunt
I
niet verliefd
presume.
worden.
Ja, maar nee, maar kijk, was maar zo'n feest, hè?
Drive that thing
Ja.
like a bat out of hell.
Dat zeg ik niet op u, hè.
Nee, maar
And worry, that's
Maar
all.
anders
It's our
zoeken.
gift and our
daar
curse.
zeg.
One more worry for the
Jammer.
rest.
Ja, iemand anders zoeken.
Ja. Geef de... Oh, Kiki. Wees uitspijt.
Bloed.
I thought I saw Oz. In what, 20 years?
Dat is
Still
met
saw
een beetje
Zo doorgaan.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald,
Really?
however, took that role more literally than you.
dishonorable discharge, illegal
Oh.
boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Björn.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because
you're generous.
Dat maar.
A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time,
Wat
and
een
even your
wijntje.
well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's
I
become of this
feel-
park, I think you will.
Ja, nu gaat er een vechtpartij komen.
Vechtpartij. Ja, gast, hoeveel lijk heb jij? What the
Oké. Hoeveel ik heb?
Ja.
Ja. Nertien. Bungees.
Where are
Hey,
you?
joh.
Ik heb ook gelijk gevuld, hè.
Wie?
Ja.
Hoe gaat dat? Op mijn eigen kant. Hoe ga ik op mijn eigen kant lijken?
Mijn kant.
Wajo.
Je hebt wel heel veel gepraat in de keel op je vierde. Gek. De beurs is wel beter geworden, echt eerlijk.
Wat hè?
De beurs is beter geworden.
Nou, maar ik vind het toch wel die andere
Wil je door luisteren met een vrienden of wat? Oh nee, je fuck.
Het lukt je. Is dat?
Ja, nee, ik haat dit spel.
Go on this route.
Maar ik wil bouwen dan mijn maat.
This one, go.
Ja, als het is. Dit is fijn.
This one, both bij mij, this one. Like what the fuck?
Great. There's the statue, but no arms.
You got it? Some other guys. Ja, hier.
Maar hij heeft speel voor me met een vrienden of wat? Ja.
Hey.
Beat it.
Right, I can move. Ah.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Oh, ik heb nog niet even meer.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Hey, I could have handled that myself.
You mean a knife handle in the back? Because that's what would have happened, mate. No offense.
Yeah, right.
It's been what? 2 decades?
Dat is een oorlog, deze.
Oeh, het is een fuck this spel!
Oorlog?